Hey guys, my name is Philia. Today I'm going to do my first what if and my first video. So if I mumble some words, don't blame me. So the Ninetales attack sorry. So the Ninetales attack goes in the same as canon. Ingatan ko siya na guys. They say the last words and yeah. Time skip 5 years. Naruto met Hirzan already. And Hirzan sees Naruto's eyes. The one tomoe in the right eye and the two tomoe in the left. Naruto, Hirzan adopts Naruto and time skip 3 years. In these 3 years, Naruto figured out that he has all 5 chakra natures. So he studied them all and believe it or not, he got a bunch of nice jutsus. I can read them to you. So, he got Wind Style Gale Wolf, Wind Style Faithful Wind Blade, Wind Style Vacuum Wind, and then Fire Style Fireball Jutsu, Fire Style Phoenix Flower Jutsu, Fire Style Fire Breath, Fire Style Great Dragon Jutsu, Fire Style Misty Flame Jutsu, Earth Style Mud Wall, Earth Style Stone Legend Destruction, Earth Style Buta Futa, Lightning Style Chidori, Lightning Style Chidori Nagashi, Lightning Style Chidori Senbon, Lightning Style Kirin, Lightning Style Thunderball Jutsu, Lightning Style Chitan Raiso, Lightning Style Kira no Jutsu, Lightning Style Koden Ishoku no Jutsu, and then Water Style Clone Jutsu, Water Style Water Prison, Water Style Black Rain, Water Style Exploding Fire Shockwave Jutsu, Water Style 5 Hungry Sharks Jutsu, Fire Style Water Wall. And yeah, that's it for his jutsus for now. But Naruto is now 8 years old. Naruto just enrolled into the academy. And Naruto just got into the class and Iruka says, "So you must be Naruto Uzumaki, right?" Then Naruto says, "Yeah, that's me." Iruka says, "So, introduce yourself." Naruto says, "My name is Naruto Uzumaki. I know a lot of jutsus. I have all 5 chakra natures. And I like ramen and training." Iruka says, well, can you show us one of your jutsus?" And then Naruto says, "Alright, which one? Wind Style, Fire Style, Earth Style, Lightning Style, or Water Style?" Iruka says, "Let's try Lightning Style." Then Naruto says, "Alright, Lightning Style, Chidori Senbon, Lightning Style, Chidori Nagashi, Lightning Style, Chidori." And then all the Chidoris mix and make a huge Chidori. And then Iruka says, "Alright, just sit right there." And Naruto says, "Alright, back left corner it is." And then Naruto disables the Chidori and goes to the seat that he's appointed to. Sasuke is really mad at this because Naruto knows more than Sasuke does. And Sasuke says, Hey, nerd. Naruto says, what do you want? Sasuke says, teach me one of your fire style jutsus. At recess, Naruto says, alright. Time skip at recess. Sasuke and Naruto are at the river, and then Naruto says, do these hand signs. Naruto does the hand signs, but really slowly so Sasuke can see. And then Naruto says, first up, fireball jutsu. And then Sasuke says, I already know this, but how did you get it that big? Naruto says, well, I have really nice chakra control. So, yeah. And then Sasuke says, well, how about this? First up, fireball jutsu. Okay, mine is 10 times bigger than yours, so I'll teach you chakra control. Sasuke says, alright. So, focus your chakra on your feet and do this. And then Naruto goes and puts one leg on a tree and then put the other leg on the tree and goes up the tree and stands upside down on the tree branch. And then Sasuke is really jealous about this but tries it himself, and he focuses his chakra on his legs and tries to do it but fails. And Naruto says, when you're ready to do that, you can tell me, so I can teach you the other chakra control, so you'll be excellent at chakra control. And then Sasuke says, alright, fine, bastard. And then Naruto says, whatever. Naruto goes back to the academy, gets his lunch, eats his lunch. Time skip, 5 minutes later, recess is over. And then Iruka says, alright class, now we're gonna do a sparring session. Go to the school training ground 7, please. Thank you. And then everybody goes there. And then Iruka says, Naruto Uzumaki vs Sasuke Uchiha. And then Naruto goes to the training field. Sasuke goes to the training field. And then Iruka says, ready, start. And then Sasuke says, first up, fireball jutsu. Really fast. And then Naruto says, so, this one. Naruto does some hand styles and says, Earth style, mud wall. Naruto touches both of his hands to the ground and a mud wall is forming. Sasuke says, what the hell is that? Then Naruto says, it's a mud wall, dude. Do you not know Earth style? And then Sasuke says, ugh. And then Sasuke says, first up, fireball jutsu, first up, fireball jutsu, first up, fireball jutsu. He does that 10 times and makes a huge fireball with little fireballs. And then Naruto says, so, you learned how to do that. You're quite a genius. And then Naruto says, water style, water wall. And then Naruto makes a huge water wall that cancels. And then Naruto and Sasuke cancels both jutsus. And Naruto says, wind style, Gale Wolf. And then Naruto, Naruto makes two wind wolves with wind, and then Naruto tries to hit Sasuke with the wind wolves, gale wolves. And then Sasuke says, what the? Sasuke says, Fire Style, Fireball Jutsu, Fire Style, Fireball Jutsu, Fire Style, Fireball Jutsu 10 times and conquers the Wind Style Gale Palms. And then Sasuke says, Fire Style, Fireball Jutsu. And Sasuke puts too much chakra in it that it's so big that not even Naruto can't handle it. But then Naruto says, Wind Style, Vacuum. And then Naruto, Wind Style, Faithful Wind Blade. Then Naruto gets his kunai out, and the wind starts to go into the kunai. And then Naruto swings his kunai to the fire, and then the fire goes back to Sasuke. Sasuke gets hit and gets knocked out. And Iruka says, alright, the winner is Naruto Uzumaki. Next is Kiba Miki versus Inu Yamanaka. Kiba Inuzuka versus Kiba Inuzuka versus Shikamaru Nara. Then Shikamaru says, this is such a drag. And then he goes to the training field with Kiba and they fight. Kiba says, Fang over Fang. Shikamaru says, Shadow Possession Jutsu. And then Akamaru gets caught in the shadow possession, and then Shikamaru makes more shadow possessions and captures Kiba with it. And then Shikamaru, while doing that handstand to keep the shadows still on, and says, then kicks. Then does a roundhouse kick to Kiba's face, and Kiba gets knocked out, and the Fang over Fang wins out. So Akamaru is little again, and then Iruka says, the winner is Shikamaru Nara. Shikamaru says, ugh, this is such a drag. Then Iruka says, since Shikamaru Nara won the second match and Naruto Uzumaki won the first match, this is the final match of Shikamaru Nara versus Naruto Uzumaki. And then Naruto and Shikamaru goes to the training field, and then and then Iruka says, ready, start. Naruto immediately says, Earth Style Mouth Wall. And then Shikamaru also says, Shadow Possession Jutsu. And then the Mouth Wall stops the Shadow Possession. And then Shikamaru cancels the Shadow Possession because he didn't want it to be a waste of chakra. Then Naruto says, Water Style, Water Clone Jutsu, Shadow Clone Jutsu, Wind Style, Gale Wolf. And then all the clones have Gale Wolves. And then Naruto says, charge! And then all of the Narutos charge to Shikamaru, and Shikamaru somehow dodges all of them but one. Shikamaru gets hit by one, and Then Shikamaru says, "What is this? I feel nothing." And then Naruto says, multi-shadow clone jutsu. And then spawns 1,000 clones and says, lightning style, lightning style, Chidori, lightning style, Chidori Nagashi, lightning style, Chidori Senbo, lightning style, Kirin, lightning style, Thunderball Jutsu, lightning style, Chitin Raizo, lightning style, Kirin no Jutsu, lightning style, Koden Shoku no Jutsu, water style, water prison, water style, black rain, water style, exploding water, shockwave, water style, 500 sharks, water style, water wall. And then all of the jutsus and the clones attack Shikamaru while Naruto just sits back and relax. And if you're wondering what the water wall is for, it's for if Shikamaru does shadow possession and tries to hit Naruto, the water cancels it out. And yes, I'm making water cancel shadow possession. No, shadow. And then Shikamaru says, "Ugh!" And then Naruto disables the Chidori's, the lightning styles and the water styles and the shadow clones and the water clones. And then Naruto says, "Water wall down!" And then the water wall goes down. And then Naruto says, "So, is he knocked out yet?" And then Yuka says, "Seems like it." And then Naruto says, "So, who wants to fight me next?" And then Sakura and Ino says, "Me! You knocked out Sasuke-kun! You little..." And then Ino and Sakura says, "Chana!" And Sakura only dreams to be Tsunade's apprentice, and she watched Tsunade do this, so she wants to try, but what she doesn't know is she needs to focus her chakra on her hands, so once she tries to do it, Naruto catches Sakura's punch and says, "So, you wanna try Lady Tsunade is the legendary Chinese move? You don't know anything." And then Naruto throws Sakura across the field, and Ino was scared because Useless is dead and Useless is knocked out, and so Ino knows that she's not as powerful as Sakura, so Ino just runs like the useless she is when she was like the useless she is. Time skip 2 years. Naruto is 10 now, and the others are 10 too. This is the graduation and teams. And the pointed teams thingy. And then Yuka says, "Alright, everybody take your headbands right here." And then everybody takes their headbands and puts them on. But Naruto puts it on his. Naruto puts a handband. I think that's what it's called, handband. A handband to his hand, and it is still a Genin handband. then Naruto just goes into, everyone goes back to their seats, and Iruka says, "Alright, for Team 7, Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, and Sakura Haruno." And then Sakura says, I'm with Sasuke-kun! See you, Inu-Peak Sasuke likes me! And we're destined to become together! Aww. And then Ino says, "Shut up, forehead. You don't know anything. You don't even know about true love. True love is when you get separated from your love, and then you go back to, and then suddenly you go back. They go back to you, and then boom, true love. No, forehead." Then Sakura says, "No, you idiot. True love is when you're together with someone and they're destined to be with you." And then they both just fight until Iruka says, "Girls, you sit down right now or I will change your teams." Sakura and Ino didn't hear this, so they just keep fighting. And then Iruka says, "That's it." Pulls out a ruler and smacks it loud as heck to his desk. And then Sakura and Ino is scared and says, "Yes, Iruka-sensei?" Then Iruka says, "For Team 7, we have Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, and Rock Lee." And then Sakura says, "Wait, what? Why? I was with Sasuke-kun." And then Iruka says, "You two were being noisy. I already told you. If you didn't quiet down, I will change your teams." And then Sakura says, "But." And then Iruka says, "No buts. Team 8, Hinata Hyuga, Shino, and Sakura Haruno. Team 13, Inom Yamanaka, Choji Akamichi, and Shikamaru Nara. Team 11, Tenten, Ino Yamanaka, no, Team 10, I forgot, no, Team 11, I've forgotten who's in Team 11, so I only remember Tenten and Rock Lee in Team 11. No, Team 11, Neji Hyuga, Tenten, and let's just add someone random. Wait, Kibaka Inuzuka. There, finally. Alright. And then Yuka says, "Wait, no. Team 8, Hinata Hyuga, Kibaka Michi, and wait, I don't remember now. Ugh, my memory is trash. You know what? Just stick with Sakura. Sakura in Team 8 and Kiba in Team 11. Team 7. Your team sensei is Kakashi. Team 13. Your team ugh, I don't remember anything anymore. So after that, everyone's teams get out. But Team 7, 5 minutes later, Kashi's still not there, and then Naruto says, "Wait here, I'm gonna get a bowl of ramen and train." Wait here, I'm gonna get a bowl of ramen. Naruto gets a bowl of ramen and goes back to the class, and then eats the bowl of ramen, goes back to Ichiraku's ramen, gives the bowl and gives the money. And then Naruto goes back, Kakashi is still not there. 5 minutes later, Kakashi is finally there. Then Naruto says, "What took you so long?" And then Kakashi says, "Oh, I was saving a fish from drowning." And then Naruto says, "That's such a bad excuse. Fish can't drown, idiot." And then Kakashi says, "Sorry." And then Kakashi says, "My first impression of you, boring." And then Naruto says, "So, you wanna play like that?" And then Kakashi says, "Play like what?" And then Naruto says, "Play like this. Lightning style, Chidori." And then almost hits Kakashi with it, but Kakashi says, "Earth style, what wall?" And then Kakashi says, "You know Chidori?" And then Naruto says, "Yeah, duh. I've secretly been spying on you to learn some moves, and you used a Chidori when you were training. So I copied your the hand size that you used, and actually made it, I guess." And then Kakashi says, "All right then. Well, just go to the rooftop and we'll introduce ourselves." Naruto body flickers to the rooftop. Kakashi body flickers to the rooftop. Sasuke runs to the rooftop. Rock Lee parkours to the rooftop. Kakashi says, How do you know body flicker?" And then Naruto says, "Training." And then Kakashi says, "Only ambush can get to know that. It's teached at the Anbu missionary. No, Anbu sectionary." And then Naruto says, "So, you're an Anbu." And then Kakashi says, "No." Naruto says, "Then how do you know of this?" Kakashi thinks, "Oh shit, I spilled out." Then Naruto says, "If you tell me if you're an Anbu or not, I'll tell you how I know it." Then Kakashi says, Alright, I'm an Anbu from the past, alright?" Then Naruto says, "Well, I know it because..." Then Sasuke suddenly cuts Naruto off. "So, what are we doing today? Missions? A-rank missions? What is it?" Then Rock Lee finally makes it up while parkouring, because yes, Rock Lee is already my best apprentice. So yeah. And then Naruto says, "What's with you with parkouring?" And then Lee says, "Teacher guy told me to parkour everywhere I go. It's a necessary. It's necessary. It's necessary. And I always follow Sir Guy's rules." And then Naruto says, "Alright, whatever." Anyways, time skip. Naruto is now 13. Same with the others. This is where Hiruzen is retiring and says to the village, so, pick, who do you want to be the next Hokage? Tsunade Senju, Danzo Himura, or sorry if I cough a lot. I'm having some coughs. Or do you want Fukaku Uchiha? Wait, Fukaku Uchiha? He's already dead. Who wrote this in here? And then Hiruzen says, Tsunade Senju or Danzo Himura? The votes obviously says Tsunade Senju. So yeah. Hiruzen sends some Andu to find Tsunade. When they find Tsunade, they go back and then Tsunade accepts, and then Tsunade is looking for an apprentice. So Sakura says, Lady Tsunade-sama, I want to be your apprentice. And then Tsunade says, well, what can you do? I can't do anything right now, but I want to be your apprentice. And then Tsunade says, try healing this fish. Tsunade takes a fish from a plastic bag, and then Sakura says, alright, but you can't do it. And then Tsunade says, well, what jutsus can you use? Sakura says, well, I can only use taijutsu, but... And then Tsunade says, I'll think about it. And then Sakura says, wait, Tsunade-sama. And then Sakura goes off. Then Naruto walks in and says, hello, Lady Tsunade-sama. And then Tsunade says, hello, what's your name? Then Naruto says, Naruto Uzumaki. And then Tsunade says, well, what do you need? And then Naruto says, well, I can do healing and I wanted to put that into use, so maybe I can be your apprentice. And then Tsunade says, well, try healing this fish. Points at the fish, Sakura, and tries to heal it with, and then Naruto says, alright. Naruto puts his two hands on the fish and his hands glow green. And then Naruto says, no, Naruto heals the fish and the fish lives. The fish flops around and Tsunade says, alright, I'll accept. Sorry. And then Tsunade says, come with me. Then Shizune says, Lady Tsunade, are you sure about this? Are you sure this is not a trap? Then Tsunade says, I'm sure. If it is a trap, and then Tsunade points her fist up while crunching her knuckles like this, like that. But I'm gonna end part 1 right here because I don't know what I'll do next, but I'll think about it. But I'll end part 1 here and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys! And tell me if you want a face reveal or not. And make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that bell notification bell so you can get notified every video I post. And tell me if you want me to do a weekly daily thing or a day thing. Alright. Bye.